So I dyed my hair pink. Probably not a surprise to anybody there. But school's been going on for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks now. Might be wondering what I'm doing. Largely this. This is the Anglo-American Cataloging Rules 2, second revision. It's from a cataloging class. It's extraordinarily boring. I feel very sorry for cataloging librarians. I don't know why they do it. I can't imagine. Luckily, most of our assignments are done in pairs. Group work's usually a bad idea, as you know, but I landed this lucky partner named Casey, who's kind of an overachiever and really smart and has a lot of cataloging experience already. And so basically we show up to do our work together and I watch him do it, and we occasionally discuss whether or not one thing or another is the right way to do it, but generally he knows what he's doing, and so I watch him do it, and he says, "Does this look right?" And I say, "Yeah, that looks very right." Which means I'm going to have to double up on my studying for that class, unfortunately, because I'm not actually doing any of the physical work. So, but on the brighter side of things, I have the book to 1450, history of the book to most people. Very entertaining. It's actually held in the Lilly Library, the Rare Books Library, and so we actually get to see what we're talking about at any given time. The other day she brought in a little cuneiform tablet that was about 4,000 years old, a manuscript from the 1300s, as well as a printed book from 1567 or so, just in the classroom, just sitting there. You're reading. But I think that's probably going to be my favorite class, for obvious reasons. This is the spare bedroom. Welcome. It's my drafting table. It's my really bright lamp right there. So, what else am I up to? I spend a lot of my time biking to class. It takes about 15 minutes to get from here to the main library. A little bit less to get there and back, because it's a little more downhill. But it's not too bad. I actually traded bikes with Natalie, because she doesn't bike, she takes the bus, and her bike has gears, so I can get up hills. Yeah, I go out and I jog occasionally. There's a park right down the way. That's pretty decent for that. I read when I can. I pick this up, Baltimore, or The Steadfast Tin Soldier and the Vampire. It's co-written by Mike Mignola and a guy named Christopher Golden. 150 illustrations by Mignola. Some of them are only like this big, actually most of them are, but you get a few full-page illustrations, and they're very nice. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm amazed that, undergraduate, I never had time for pleasure reading, but here at the start of grad school, I'm actually finding myself with a decent amount of spare time. I doubt it'll remain that way. It might for this semester. I have some core courses. They're not a lot of homework, actually. It's surprising. Reference will probably pick up. I'll probably have a bit more homework where that's concerned. But most of my classes are pretty light with the reading that they assign, so it's not too bad. Made some friends. I already knew a few from LiveJournal. Sarah, Nicole. I have actually yet to meet Nicole physically, because she's been out of town ever since we moved here. She's getting back sometime soon. And so finally get to meet her. She recently graduated from the SLIS program, whereas Sarah is still in it. Both very neat girls. and through Sarah I met the Vid Tuesday crew, who it's Vid Tuesdays. We go to the Video Saloon. That's the name of the bar. Every Tuesday night, and it's kind of communal pitchers of beer. And good times are had by all. Makes my early morning bike ride to school a little more fun when I'm hungover. But I digress. I actually don't have a job yet. I put in a couple of applications. Nothing really came through. Well, I say that, but a job at Lilly, actually, I was kind of a runner-up, if you will. And if a position opens up, he said that it's mine. So he's kept my resume. He really likes me. He just didn't have an opening for me. Apparently somebody else who had put in was a little better. And you know, coming in second place out of 20 people who applied for one position isn't too bad. But they handle the figure modeling a little differently here. Instead of meeting with the professor and talking to them about it, and you know, they decide whether or not they're going to hire you as a model, and then you fill out a bunch of paperwork and yada yada yada. Instead, you actually work through the main office and the model coordinator. And what they do is you fill out all of your employment information and you know, put down your name, whether or not you'll do nude modeling, gender, and your class schedule. And they pass out this list to the professors, and anytime the professor needs a model for a class, they look through the list and they say, oh, I'm with this person, and they call you up and say, I need you for this class. So we'll see. I don't know how frequently I'll be needed or anything like that. But here's to hoping, you know. It's a fun job. I really like it. But I guess that's pretty much an update. As you guys have probably seen, we have guinea pigs now. Very fond of them. It's pretty fun taking care of them. It's a new experience. I've never had a small mammal, but they're very friendly. I suppose that's it from here. I'll let you know if anything exciting happens until then.